whisper ASMR. Alright. Hello everyone. Welcome back to another video. And this is going to be a quite casual video, like my other videos tend to be. And we have a continuation on the crafting video where we started making the library of books. But that turned out to be quite a different endeavor than I anticipated. And it was way more tedious and noisy because the parts were mainly wooden and required a lot of gluing, so it was just a lot of swearing and cussing, and the end product, I do like it, and we're going to take a look at it in just a moment. But I am a bit disappointed that it had this electronic part. There's these lamps, LED lamps, that were supposed to act as the lighting of the library, and it had a motion sensor that was supposed to, when you move in front of the library, then it would light up and you could see what's inside. Well, surprise, the electronic parts, the sensor or the lights or something, it doesn't work. And because it is glued inside the library, I can't change it or try to figure out what's wrong with it without actually destroying the entire thing. So if I would have been smarter, I would have tested it beforehand, but I'm not, and I wasn't. It's coffee time, not tea time right now, because to me it is still morning time. Yeah. So I decided that the construction part of the library was not worth filming because it would not have been relaxing. Instead, you can see the end product right now. I do like it quite a bit. It's this. It is supposed to stand on in a bookcase, and when you move in front of it, it will light up. But no energy for this one. So light. Flashlight, we could do some inspections with it. But hopefully I can show you what is inside with this. Could I light it up on the ceiling? Yeah, better. A bit better. A bit better. We can see that there is quite a lot of books. There's a desk. Back here. Back there. There's a fireplace. And the fireplace was supposed to be one of the places that the light came out of. And there are medals and trophies on the walls. There are books, actual books that I glued. There are pieces of wood, and I glued a cover paper on top of it. On this side there's a world map that is it embedded, or what's the word? Maybe embedded. It's 3D. There are paintings. There's a clock, and there's a chandelier hanging. That's actually not glued, it just hangs from the ceiling, from right there. And there's a second floor. How am I supposed to light it up? There. And the second floor has a plant and more bookcases in the back of the library, and there are some succulents right there on the back wall above the books. There were maybe, come on, that way. There were like maybe 4 pieces, 3 or 4 pieces that I somehow skipped and didn't have add to this finished product. There's this wooden element that looks like it's a pile of books. I just couldn't find the instructions where it was supposed to go, and there is no actual space for it. It just is. And then there were the bookcase on the back of the store had these artsy, detailed because it looks cool. I still like it. But now for the other part of the video that I figured I would try. You can join me if you want to. I have had quite a bit of stiffness on my neck, in my hands. I am a bit crackly person. My knuckles crack, my neck cracks, my jaw cracks from time to time, my back cracks, shoulders, elbows, wrists, ankles, knees, hips. There's no place that doesn't crack and pop. So I apologize if those sounds bother you. I will try to keep them to a minimum, but I will do some massaging, and you can do the same things or whatever you need at home if you want to. You're free to just listen and this. I believe I told you before that lotion is not my favorite feeling. Being moistured or especially in between your fingers. I don't like it. But when massaging, it really helps with the friction. The base of the thumb. It really feels stuck. There's a good knot there. Knots in the muscles. That's a funny way to call them, because they're not actually knots, I believe. I think so. How are the muscle fibers supposed to get tangled? But they can get stuck in different ways. We can get this if we use or train our muscles a lot. They can tear, or they do tear and wear, and we get this. I forget the word. What is it when you have a cut and scar there? Thanks for the help. Scar tissue. That's the word. And it can feel quite painful and stiff. But massaging is a great way to induce blood flow and the cells exchange nutrients and waste. Oh well, you know what I mean, if you do. Oh, sorry. Reflex. The base of the hand and the wrist. The movement itself helps with aches and pain. The body can heal itself, sort of heal itself. It can heal the pain, not necessarily make the body better, but at least it doesn't hurt as much. Movement is one of the best medicines that we can do to ourselves. Talk about self-care. If there is not much that you can do or want to do, have the energy to do in a day, take your multivitamins. Remember to eat something and do some sort of activity with your body. I myself am not athletic. I don't do sports activities on a daily basis, on a weekly basis, or a monthly basis. I just don't enjoy it as much. I do stretching, and that's it because I get a good feeling in my body, and stretching and this like just use your muscles, like when you get out of bed and you just want to stretch. Sorry, those were my elbows. Just, it feels good, and that too, you're contracting your muscles. It can really help with the blood flow in your body. So, those are things that you can do very easily. You barely need to move, and try to do it with all the muscles in your body, your glutes, your back, chest, hands, forearms, thighs, ankles. And now the area that's going to have some lotion on my face and the sides of the head. At least for me, when I massage my head and face, the pressure doesn't need to be that hard. Just is enough for you. To feel the more pressure and the more pain you feel doesn't necessarily feel good even afterwards. So sorry, I'm going to probably crack my neck. No, not on that side. For me, those are some of the best moments when you can massage the line of muscles that goes along the joints, or what do we have in our backs? There are discs, and they're not ligaments. Are they joints? I don't know. The small bones that our spine consists of. It is what it is, but it can give a nice pop. And now the jaw muscles. Soft pressure. I really look kind of funny doing this, but I don't mind if you don't. If you don't mind, we're being real. I've never had my jaw muscles actually massaged. Some dentists do that, or hygienists, dental hygienists, when they get into your mouth and massage the muscles from within. But I've never had that done. This actually helped quite a bit. I felt this tension on the back of my head coming from the sides, and it felt like tense muscles. Over the eyebrows. On the neck. That felt good. And I hope it wasn't too weird for you. Hopefully you got some relaxation. I prepared a towel because I can't run off to wash my hands. So that I can wipe the excess my skin will thank me later that I actually moisturized it. This I used Nivea. I don't know how everyone else says it, but I call it Nivea. Body lotion, rich, nourishing, 48 hours, intensive moisturizing care, deep moisture serum and natural almond oil and vitamin E. Dry to very dry skin, 400 milliliters. See size. No. It didn't say. There are moments where I'm dyslexic, and it is when I don't pay attention. The words just fumble in my head. Feel plus C 48 hours. Deep moisture. Deep has this star mark on it. Where's that explanation on the deep? Here we have an explanation on the word deep. The deep in this means upper layer of the epidermis. Quite naturally, I would think so, that if it is some sort of moisture you apply onto your skin, that it doesn't seep, for example, into your bloodstream. I would hope so. Anyways, before this gets too much out of hand, I had fun making this chaotic video. Hope you liked it too. Thanks for watching. Thank you. I appreciate every single one of you. Be it one or two people, I don't mind. As long